If you love gardening and love garlic, you will want to grow your own. And if you live in a cool climate, you will want to grow hardneck garlic. This video will give you simple steps for planting, growing, harvesting, and curing hardneck garlic. Hello, this is Stephen from shortseasongarden.com, and I offer tips and tricks for gardening in any climate, but especially for short seasons like here in Zone 3 in Eastern Canada. So subscribe to my channel, give my video a thumbs up and a comment, and check me out on social media at Short Season Garden on Facebook or Instagram, and you can also go to my website at www.shortseasongarden.com. As I stated in the intro, cold climate gardeners need to make sure the garlic they are planting is hardneck, since it not only tolerates cold well, but actually requires a period of cold in order to produce cloves. That makes it well suited to fall planting. In Zone 3, we plant our garlic in late September or early October. If you live in a warmer zone where winter does not come so early, you might be able to plant up to the end of November. You want to plant about 1 month before the soil freezes, long enough for the garlic to start setting roots, but not long enough for it to begin to sprout. Grasp the bulb firmly with both hands and twist to separate the cloves. Plant each clove 1 to 2 inches deep with the pointed end up. Garlic should be spaced 4 to 8 inches apart within the row, with 6 to 12 inches between rows. If you are using mechanical cultivating techniques, you may want to plant your rows further apart. Put a good layer of straw mulch over the planted garlic to protect it from harsh winter weather. In Zone 3, I also like to add an old piece of row cover to protect from wind erosion until we get some snow cover. Once the ground begins to thaw in the spring, remove the row cover and take off some of the extra straw. Do not remove all of the straw, but leave a good layer of mulch to hold in moisture, protect from cold weather, and keep weeds at bay. Like onions, garlic does not do well if it must compete with weeds. While the garlic seedlings won't stand a hard freeze, they are very frost tolerant, so you don't need to cover them when a late frost is forecast. If the garlic was planted too thickly, you should thin it while it is young. You can use the thinned garlic plants much as you would use green onions in a salad or to flavor a dish. In late June or early July in Zone 3, you will notice the top of the hardneck garlic plant will begin to form a curl with a tiny sprout at the end. This is called a scape, and if left alone will turn into a flower and eventually go to seed. You need to pinch off the scapes to allow the plant's energy to go into producing large bulbs. And these scapes have a mild garlic flavor, and like the thin garlic plants, are excellent for flavoring dishes or used as a garnish. And they will also make a great pesto, which can be used immediately or frozen for later use. 2 to 4 weeks after the scapes are removed, the garlic should be ready for harvest. Watch the bottom leaves of the plant. When 2 or 3 leaves have turned brown, it's time for harvest. Dig the plants out carefully with a garden fork or spade, taking care not to spear the bulbs, and lay them out to dry in the sun for a couple days. Do not wash the garlic bulbs or leave them out in the rain. After a couple days, carefully brush off the loose dirt. Some people like to leave the tops on the garlic until it is completely cured. If you trim off the top down to about 4 inches from the bulb, it will cure faster. Tie the garlic in bunches and find a place out of the weather with good air circulation, and either spread it out on a rack or hang it to cure. After 10 to 14 days, the outer skins will be dry, the neck will be constricted, and the center of the stem will be hard. Trim off most of the root hairs and then trim the remaining stem back to about 2 inches. You will want to put your garlic in a mesh bag and store it in a cool, dry place. Of course, first you will set aside the largest and best bulbs to replant in early October to begin the process all over again. Enjoy your garlic. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and a comment. Subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next video.